My name is Amy Griffin, and I am so excited. I just am so blessed. I get to serve as the principal of the Griffin Firm. And as such, if y'all been watching, you know I have the best job in the whole wide world. I tell people that all the day. I'm so excited about coming to work because I get to work with some amazing people. Actually, I think I'm starting all over again because I think I was just preparing. So again, my name is Amy Griffin. And as is typical for the Griffin Firm crazy, right? I was saying that I get the best job in the whole wide world. I get to do great things for great people in our Griffin Firm family. But on top of that, I get to work with some of the most amazing women ever. And so this year, 2021, we have committed to introducing the team of the Griffin Firm because I don't want to create any expectation that we do the great work that we do because of me. It's sometimes I know that they feel like it's in spite of me, but they won't say that. Well, sometimes they unfortunately, they don't really mince words in this office. So I am going to introduce today the one and only, that's mine, but her mother named her Jasmine, Jowers Prout. Jasmine serves as the office manager, but I don't think that there really is a good title for Jasmine.
I don't think so. It doesn't quite capture everything.
It's like, Jasmine's part, she'll figure it out. So Jasmine has been with us. She came with us on board last year, and she promised when she came on, I said, "Are you really this superstar, or are you crazy?" Remember?
I do.
And she has been a superstar, right? Jasmine, where are you from?
I am from here. Born and raised in Prince George's County, proud product, whoop whoop, PG. So yeah, went to high school in PG, Bladensburg. Then I said, well, I'm going to stick around because I am a hometown kind of girl. And I went to the University of Maryland, College Park to get my undergrad degree. I have a bachelor's of arts in sociology. I also attended Maryland again, so I could get my master's, and that's in business management and public relations.
She just likes school. So it fits right in here, right. What compelled you to apply to work at the Griffin Firm?
You know, I was at a transitional period of time in my life, and I was on maternity leave. I had just had my baby girl, and I decided it was time for a shift. It was time for a move. God was moving me internally. And so I literally went on Craigslist. Of all things, I found my last 2 jobs on Craigslist, and you know, it hasn't let me down since. So yes, I saw the ad. It was kind of ambiguous, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to apply. And so when Tiffany, our managing attorney, reached out to me, and I got to see what the firm was, I looked them up. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is a firm with just all Black women. Are you kidding me? Where has this been all my life? I had no idea this was a thing. So I was like, you know what? This is God yet again. And, you know, I like to say I had a really great interview process, unlike others here. So, you know, they knew they wanted to hire me after the first interview.
They knew, right? They knew.
They knew. Y'all knew. Yeah, it's just an amazing thing because.
So what drove you was the fact that we're all Black women? Is that what was compelling?
No, let me get to it. But yeah, the firm's values really align with mine. Serving the community, serving minorities, especially the African American community. I was raised as a volunteer, so I've had that spirit my entire life, and just finding some organization that believed in the same thing that I did, understanding that our community isn't afforded the same opportunities as others, and serving in this way. I know before I came here, I knew nothing about estate planning. Nothing. And every experience that I had when someone would pass is chaos and family turmoil. And it was so important because I was like, oh, this is what can be preventative. This is what our community needs so that we can avoid this. I was like, oh, yes, this is where I want to go.
Nice, nice. So talk to me a little bit more. You dropped this huge nugget when you said volunteering is service is what you've done. So share some more about that. That's pretty huge.
Okay. I mean, since I was smaller, I was a Girl Scout. And then through that, a lot of
Wait,
service,
did you have
of
the
course.
green Girl Scout dress?
Did. I was a brownie, a junior. Yeah, I went up. But then I thought I was too bougie or too old for that when I got to high school. So I was like, that's not a thing for me. But nonetheless, I still served in my church as well. I was raised in the church, and literally that just runs through my veins. Everything about it. I was raised United Methodist, and so I would be involved with everything. I was an acolyte. I was a liturgist. I served in the choir. I was an usher. I did the dance team. Anything you name it. Reaching out to those who were sick and shut in. Like I still do that to this day. Preparing goods and baskets for them. And my last job, the most recent service that I performed was helping with a tutoring program in DC for all the less fortunate kids in the DC public schools. I also helped with the 7 to 9 club, and that's basically working with adults who have some mental challenges and need to have socialization and be able to work with the community. I also helped establish the downtown day center for the homeless. This is the only one that serves the DC homeless population currently. So I was there from the ground up, just having the idea on the table and seeing it through construction, implementation, and everything else. So that's just a little bit.
So I guess you have lived a life of service when you're in your 14 years of living, right?
14. But yes.
Jasmine, one of the things that I have truly come to appreciate about you is your willingness to chip in. And I guess that's because of that volunteer spirit, that service spirit. When we have had circumstances when people were really in great despair, when we've met at hospitals when people are about to have surgery, and you're like, whenever there's struggle and there's a challenge, you're like, yeah, we can do this. We can work it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's truly, truly representing that together we can do it. And
Absolutely.
And so that has been such a blessing to the firm, right? And actually one of my daughter's favorite, I should say not her favorite statement. One of the things that impressed upon me was when she said, it's like when you do a really good job, like I said, winning a cherry pie contest, eating a cherry pie contest, and then getting more cherry pie as a reward. So with you work really, really hard. And when we're just great, and some people will say, Jasmine, can you do it? And you always say, yep. I can work it out. I can figure it out. And so that spirit of service rings true, right? And so that's why we thought this has got to be too good to be true. So
well, hey, thank my mama, okay?
And I do, Mom, thanks. And you have an amazing, beautiful baby girl. How old? Tell us about your baby.
All right, she is named Ariel. I didn't come up with this name, or we didn't agree upon this name until literally like 2 weeks before she was born, but it was prophesized. Literally, my mom woke up one day and called me. She said, you're going to have a little girl and you're going to name her Ariel. I was like, I would never name my child Ariel. Are you serious? And of course, like months down the line, I got pregnant, and then it just so happened we couldn't agree on names. It just became Ariel, but Ariel. So
Not exactly right then, huh?
She is, it's not exact, but close enough. She is amazing. She just turned 1. She's actually 13 months now, if people still go by
Oh,
months.
today. That's right.
Today.
Today.
And so she's amazing. She's walking, she's running, and I'm just so proud of her. Walking in these shoes, seeing her stomp around, it's so interesting. And her little personality is so big, and she's taken right after her mama, which is a great thing.
Well, we can speak about that at a later time. There's big hair, right? If you go on our website, yourestateplanningattorney.com, you see Jasmine's hair.
All hair. All hair.
There's a little bit of face that comes through, but there's a lot of hair, and her personality is just the same. And it is, but it's been an interesting experience. We've grown a lot in a short period of time, and we are excited as we continue to grow. Right?
Mhm.
When you think about the core values,
Mhm.
what most aligns with you?
Excellence and service obviously are so big for me. I was always told since I was younger, always do your best, whatever you do, no matter what it is, and always be of service. Let God use you. And that rings so true to me. Every single day I wake up and I'm going to say, hey, I know I got a lot of tasks on my plate, but I'm going to make sure I do the best that I can so that we can continue to service our community the way that we need to.
So as you said, you before you came to the firm, you didn't know anything about sleeping. You worked at the IRS in the general counsel's office,
Yeah.
but you didn't know anything. So you had that sort of law connectedness, but
Mm-hmm.
not knowing what does estate planning, what is the message you would give to young people? Because a lot of times people your age
Yes.
don't even think about having an estate plan. So what would you say to those folks to inspire them to do different, be different, or think differently?
Yeah. If anything has been a moment for us to sit down and realize now is the time, is this pandemic. It's just been something that we've had to witness, even if it hasn't touched us personally. People are losing their lives, they're losing their loved ones so fairly quickly, and no plans are in place because who thought, who knew? That would never happen to me, but it would happen. It does happen. It's so important. No asset is too small. You might have $5 in the bank, but that's still worth something because that's not all you'll ever have. You'll always go up from there. So consider taking care of yourself. Not only is it just worrying about your assets, but taking care of you personally. You want to make sure that your wishes are always honored. You might become incapacitated for some reason or another and can't make these decisions yourself, but you just don't want anybody to say, hey, pull the plug. We tired of this person anyway. You might not have said, okay, I apologize. I forgive you to that one person who might just be in charge of that decision. But if you had these documents in place, you will be taken care of as you want to be taken care of. And that's the most important, especially with us, my age group, millennials, a lot of us have kids now. So that's super important. We've got to leave a legacy for everybody. You have to let them know, this is what I see for you. Of course, we want our future generations to do better than us, to exceed us, but we have to help them get there. And we have to do that by building wealth, by planning. So definitely do it. Like, call us. We will get you together. Call us.
Yeah, we have had, I mean, you're a part of almost all of our signings, the execution of documents. So you get to meet most of the amazing people that we have the privilege to work with.
Mhm.
And I think that especially when we see little ones, people come in with little ones,
Yes.
and I know that you guys have been thoughtful about if something were to happen to you, who would take care of Ariel? Oh,
Exactly.
right. So picking out the right people, picking out what you would want for her, thinking about her future. But one of the things that we were talking about this morning is about not just thinking about in our detriment, but
Mhm.
having vision and goal planning for the positives, the opportunities, the how do we build our greatness, not
Yeah.
just focus on our death, but just about our life. And
Mhm.
so working one of the things that I am excited about is our commitment to work together, as teams, with as part of a team. I say to people all the time, we can write you the best estate planning ever, but the
Absolutely.
best estate plans have money in them, right? And are focused on personal professional development. What do you want as outcomes? And so as we are excited about our personal board of directors forming our PBODs so that we can grow, not just about the plan our afterlife, but planning our life as well. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about that transformation.
That's going to be amazing. Like, I can't wait. Like, when I have my personal board of directors, we have so much to talk about.
It's like, I know that I'm going to get sleep really well those nights beforehand because I got to come in charged. But what we know is we want greatness for everybody's life.
Yes.
Right. And we want to support each person to have a team that stands by them and for them with them. Right. And it's not something that stops after one time, but it's as we continue to build and create and support. I just get so excited because there's just so much. And I think so many times people feel as if they are alone, right? Trying to fight the fight or figure it out. Some of my favorite people just feel like, okay, no, I don't have capacity to figure it out, but they don't need to if they've got the team.
Exactly. Nobody is supposed to be an expert. People go to school to become experts. They get this experience to become experts for you. So take advantage of it.
That's right. That's right. We are, so again, speaking to the fact that we are, again, the Griffin Firm, we are a business planning firm with a commitment to educate folks. And I know that we got a whole bunch of workshops this month. I think we have 12 this month. But the next one is tomorrow morning, Friday morning at 11 a.m. And then Saturday, I get to be a part of the Delta North Anne Arundel County alumni chapter of their financial empowerment conference on Saturday. I'm excited about being there. Just we had with Z, there was an event Wednesday with the Notes real estate crew. So we've got stuff happening all the time.
So many opportunities to educate yourself on how to build wealth, take care of yourself, and make that plan.
That's right. And so there's no excuse not to. You can come to any of our workshops and not even engage us. If you don't like us, which is hard to imagine.
But we're such a lovable group. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
But we'll refer you to other people. We'll refer you to people in your community if you're not located nearby. But we are so committed to growing the community in strength. We know that people perish for the lack of knowledge. So we encourage you to get yourself educated. And wisdom is the application of that knowledge. Don't just sit on it. Do something with it.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely.
Jasmine, share us your final amazing, profound, deep, intentional thoughts.
Well, lay it on me. Good God, the pressure. I don't know. My final thoughts is, millennials, it's our time now. If anything, do start planning your estate, or at least consider it. Please join us for our webinars just to learn about it and what the importance is. It's not just for folks that don't look like us, okay? It's for everyone. Get on top of it. It's so important. We have to build each other up, and this is the groundwork. We will help us get to where we need to be and to keep succeeding as a culture, as a unit, as a race, as a community.
Actually, Jasmine mentioned millennials because she won. And on our YouTube channel, I believe, is the Millennial Wealth Building Workshop that Shakisha and her dad participated in. And so I encourage you guys, check it out. Again, there is so much information available that we encourage you to check out our workshop, get informed. Check us out on our website, yourestateplanningattorney.com. We are glad to serve you. And if you don't want us to serve you, get served someplace else. I'm just saying, but make it happen. Make it happen for the ones you love. Make it happen for the ones that love you. I say the people who don't need an estate plan are just those people who nobody loves them and they don't love nobody. Right. So I thank you for joining us at the Griffin Firm Facebook Live. And I look forward to connecting with you next week with, I think I will have Shania Yates on with us. And again, you will see why I have the best job in the whole wide world and working with the most amazing people. And thank you for joining us. See you soon. Bye.